You know what one of the most delicious things in the world is? It would be the broth on the bottom of a delicious ramen bowl created by myself. Welcome back, everyone. It is the Mr. Love Dinosaur again with Drakengard 3. Third episode in. We're going to continue playing from the same spot we just left off as I went off and made myself some ramen. And I would like to think I am actually more or less a pretty good chef when it comes to this kind of thing. I like to make it, make it a little better than just the crap that they put in there. I like to try and basically make my own broth, and then I throw a bunch of vegetables, including celery, carrots, potatoes. Sometimes if I have any meat available, I would do the same. And I'll throw it all together, and it's some of the most delicious things I have ever tasted. Not to brag much, anyways. Hope everyone's enjoying. Oh my god, I am always going to say that at the beginning of every episode. Oh, calm down, guys. Calm down. I understand that I'm some foxy lady, but I think you can hold your horses. I should have saved that joke for the guys who are riding horses later. That would have been better. Shit. Wasting all my good jokes the early parts of the game. More or less I'm going to save my red little blood power until I can get to the boss. I don't like the boss that I have to fight here. He's not very fun. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to talk about. I feel like I've already discussed everything I've needed to discuss. I could just go on and on about how awesome this game is, if anybody wants to, but I don't know, I want to listen to that. As I had said, though, I have chosen this game over Wolfenstein. They were released at the same time. Almost nobody around here where I live had any of this game in stock, just because it wasn't a very well-known game. Not that many people even knew it was coming out. I finally found a couple copies at GameStop that they didn't even know they had. I asked them to double check, and they found them, and I was ecstatic. But basically, like, I don't know, I guess it's because this game was it's so not well known, they just didn't want to carry any, especially at the place where I work at, which was quite sad. Though, as far as I know, this is on the PSN, if any of you are interested, and you can also get an actual physical copy, both for $50, not the typical $60. Kind of a reason why I like this game. I like Square Enix for making this game is because of the fact that they actually took the time to realize, hey, this game wasn't as great as it could have been, so we're not going to charge you the entire $60 that normal new games do. Oh god, he's charging at me. I forgot that they can do that move. Well, then he just screwed himself. So, all right, buddy, you just sit there. You sit there like the big, gigantic, stupid head you are, and I will just go at it. This is a Gigas. I don't know how you'd want to say that. They're kind of jerks. Get behind him. Oh, God! Alright, move away. Just move away from that. No. If I can't get behind him, I can't dodge his attack, so I might as well actually just do my Intoner power activate. Form of crazy white bitch with big red claws. Oh my god. Yeah, you see how powerful this is. Like, you see that I have already almost gotten him down to like half-life. Past half-life. Further than that, almost completely killed him by that little session of using my Intoner power. That is so ridiculous, and even though I have already played this game, I forgot how ridiculous that was exactly. Let's see if I can't remember exactly some of the combos that I can use for my strong attack. It's much like a kind of like Dynasty Warriors, how if you do a strong attack after X amount of normal attacks, you'll get some kind of special maneuver or move or whatever, and each sword has a different one. I cannot remember what hers were exactly, which is a little unfortunate. Man, I killed this boss way easier than the first time I played this game. First time I played this game, I had to fight him for about 20 minutes before I realized that I had that Intoner power, which made the game entirely easy. But yeah, I don't think she's that strong. 5. That's who they're talking about, by the way. The 5th sister, Big Boobed McGee, who's also an extreme pervert. I'm going to give you guys a heads up, by the way. Fair warning. Fair warning. You can't take it back. I'm warning you right now in case, you want to complain about it later down the road. This game is rated M for mature for a very, very, very good reason. If the game case was around me somewhere, I'd pick it up. I would read everything that was on there at you. Is this it right here? Look, I'm just gonna. All right. This is everything that's on. M for mature, 17 more for blood and gore, intense violence, partial nudity, sexual themes, and strong language. Okay, when it says blood and gore and extreme violence or intense violence, it is not kidding at all. I feel like there's a part coming up that if you're not comfortable watching intense amounts of stabbing and blood, then I really would just go ahead and skip forward. I should have just continued this mission with my last recording, actually. I don't know why I didn't. I thought maybe it was getting too long. I've got a new job I need help with, and I think you're just the woman to handle it. I posted it to my list of requests, so check it out when you have a second. Sincerely, Accord from the weapon shop. Accord has posted a new request, the Beloved Stones. Access it from the chapter select menu. So basically, she just gives you a bunch of like random side missions so you can get money and experience. I played maybe like 5 of them. Like, I did all of the first level's side missions, but that was about it, and I still beat the game just fine. So is there a need to do that? Not really. Not really. Well, that's not true, because I forgot the requests actually will allow you to like carry more items into battle and stuff down the road. So we do have enough to get the Sinful Scream level 1. This is a size large, power 42, which is much more than what I currently have for a power for my blade, which is 24. I can't upgrade it. So I'm going to put the Sinful Scream on. Basically, I have used this blade in my other playthrough almost entire game. I have enjoyed it. It's very powerful, especially down the road. So I thought I'd still use it again. But dude, but Mr. Love, we want you to use different weapons. Well, I don't want to. I just want to play this game so you guys can watch the story and plot. And because I really enjoy this game too. That's also a big portion of it. And apparently I'm going to have to get my hamster some water after I am done with this recording episode. Or episode of recording, because she is all out. And yes, like I have said in previous episodes, I do have hamsters. I have 3 of them, and they are the cutest little devils I have ever had. I'm actually a huge fan of animals, if anybody did not know. I don't remember if I ever mentioned this in any of my other videos. I don't even know how to express like my sympathies for animals. Like I'm the worst person you could ever have as a boyfriend. Because I would probably more or less immediately leave you in any kind of danger if I had the chance to save an animal. I know, it's terrible. I shouldn't have friends. I'm worried about that. But I don't know. It's ever since I was a kid. I've loved the little guys. I love dogs, I love cats, not as much as I love dogs or hamsters for that matter. Hamsters are definitely like my favorite things in the world. Someday I'll maybe record them and put them up on YouTube and then get millions of hits because who the hell doesn't like hamster videos? Nobody. Nobody doesn't like them. Oh, don't you start this crap. These shield guys also have a slight bash move that kind of breaks the my stance and stuff. It's again annoying. This is when they start making these formations, like I said. Shield guys to keep you constantly bashed down, knocked back, and then a couple archers just sitting behind the lines like a bunch of pussies, waiting to get perhaps their dicks wet off of my blood. And I know that was very violent of me to say, and probably very inappropriate, but it's very true, and I hope you see all of the anger that stems from those people. Hey, jumping. Ooh, jumping. Who doesn't like jumping puzzles? I'm terrible at Minecraft jumping puzzles, FYI. Never asked me to do any of those. Oh, so I was actually thinking, guys, I already know I have tons on my plates already. I really should concentrate on finishing my current series if I have them before jumping into a new one. But I know for a fact that The Evil Within, a scary game made by Bethesda, well, I shouldn't say made by Bethesda, but Bethesda is producing it, or whatever you want to say, it should be coming out relatively soon. I'm wondering if any of you would be interested in me playing that. And yes, I did just offer to play a horror game in which everybody knows I do not enjoy playing. If you don't know what The Evil Within is, go and check out the trailer, the gameplay, whatever you want to do. All I know is that it looks like it's going to be pretty suspenseful, pretty heart-racing, and I'm not too excited about playing it, but it is a Bethesda game, and I know before any of you say, oh, it looks like you're just some Bethesda fanboy with a hard-on for any game they produce, yes, I am. And you want to know why? Because they do make good games. And I constantly see on every gaming site I ever visit people bitching and complaining about how their games are terribly made because they're constantly bugged. And I want those people to sit down. I want them to sit down and make a game that is much like the size of Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, whatever the hell you want to make. I want them to make their own game. I want them to try and come out with it being completely perfect. And I would tell you right now, that will not happen. And not in a million years. Alright? These games, they have bugs. It will happen. It's no big deal. I mean, Kenshi, the game I'm playing now, even though it's in beta, it has bugs. I've experienced a couple. I mean, they also immediately... I shouldn't even say immediately. I think they had that in there since the beginning, but they have a fix for, like, if your characters get stuck in one position or something, if you load the game, you can actually fix... I just killed that guy with that. Oh my god, stop with these mortars already, seriously. But anyways, I had stopped, or I'm sorry, I didn't stop. I don't know why I'm trying to speak. I've been playing kind of like on the side, compared to my first video, where I have no idea what I'm doing. I basically have my head up my ass and, trying just to get by on nothing. I played another, game, did the same thing, did the Wanderer. Actually ended up getting really lucky at the beginning of the game, where a bunch of these enemies called Dust Bandits, who are like an upgraded version of the Hungry Bandits that you see me getting absolutely wrecked by. I got them all killed by the city guard. I got spawned in a different city and everything. It was actually kind of cool. Also had training dummies, so my guys didn't absolutely suck. But the Dust Bandits actually have really nice gear. Right, and so when I got them killed, I got their gear, I sold it immediately, and I ended up getting almost like 6,000 of cats. Yep, 6,000 meowing cats, as I will always say. And after that, I ended up being able to make my crew, getting a bunch of people, and so far it's actually pretty successful playthrough. I should be recording that one instead of the other one where I'm absolutely fucked. But I don't know. I'm really having fun with it, but. I think they knew what was going to happen in the future with their game, knowing that it was in beta and that it was going to have like terrible amounts of bugs, because they actually put it whenever you load a game, you can reset your squad position, and so it will spawn all your guys into one spot in case they ever get stuck, which did happen, unfortunately. I was in one of the hotels in the city I started in my new playthrough. I can't remember its name. And I had my guys sleep, my two guys sleep. One guy left and he started doing stuff, and then I had the other guy try to leave, and for some reason he just could not get through the door. There was an invisible border or something, the pathing was all wrong, where he would literally try and go right through like the corner wall to get out, and it just wasn't happening, and there was no way for me to fix it. But I mean, end of the story is, hey look, now we're at a part where I'm actually on the dragon, so this is pretty fun. These parts were always super exciting in the original game as well. I always loved playing these parts. Basically, you just fly around and then wreck stuff. A little bit of an odd thing that they put in this game, though, is the fact that, as you can see, I have to, as it said on the screen and what I'm doing now, basically you have to constantly push X to make sure you stay afloat. Kind of annoying. I don't know. I mean, it's not something that's completely ruins this game for me, but at the same time, it's like, why would you guys make this kind of change when this game was, the game series was already amazing? You really didn't need to make anything different, but now you get to see him and how he can do like a little tackle attack, which is pretty cool. But now it's all like, blah blah blah, use your attacks to hurt the battleship and kill it. Go up, what are you doing? I constantly was smashing the X button, but nothing was happening. What the heck was that? Maybe my controller was just freaking out a little bit. But yay, alright. Look at that. Boat's down. 5 is in the shrine. There it is. Blah blah blah. It's a big Colosseum. This is the 3rd episode of this recording session, I think. I don't remember, but all I know is that I said I was going to do 5, but maybe I'll just do enough where I have, you know, I get to the boss fight, beat the boss, call it good. Level 4, woot! 1,500 gold earned. Got 2 chests, missed 1. Fuck. Hate when that shit happens, or miss them. Some more requests, of course. Progress saved. Alright, guys. So this is episode 3 of Drakengard. I hope you are enjoying the series so far. As I said, this game it does have its little, you know, its problems. However, it is an amazing game nonetheless. One that should be loved by way more people than it is being loved by. And I'm hoping that if you guys enjoy enough that you go and maybe check it out, maybe go pick it up yourself and play it, because, you know, there's so much to do in the game, so it's not like you're really wasting that kind of money. Plus, so far, it's better than Wolfenstein, which I've heard mixed things about. I mean, I probably shouldn't talk about that too much, but I know trying to play Wolfenstein on the computer is like the worst possible thing you could ever do, unless your computer is some kind of god beast that you had to sell half your soul for. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you want future updates, as I always say at the end of every episode. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.